Hello, my name is Kishan Ramaswamy, and I'm a technical marketing engineer at Cisco. I'm here today at the Industry Briefing Center, where we have the ability to demonstrate business use cases over telepresence. So the bottom three screens that you see will be pushed across telepresence over to multiple telepresence viewers. You would have noticed that I'm here at a store, and I'm going to show you today how I can run this entire store from my back office. Retailers have been over the years building multiple networks in silo. So today, they've expanded so much that they have difficulties rolling out new services or new business applications quickly. So that's where the Cisco Integrated Services Router, along with the UCS E-Series server, comes in. By integrating the ISR routers and the UCS E-Series server, we have the ability to run multiple applications and roll out multiple services quickly. So here is the UCS, here is the ISR G2 router, which has multiple slots. As you'll notice, we can then plug in T1, E1, or a DSL connectivity for your WAN access. You also have the option of plugging in a 3G or a 4G card if required as backup. The Cisco iOS software that runs on these routers have the ability to perform routing services so that they can route traffic to your WAN. It also has security functionality built into iOS, and yes, it is PCIe 2.0 compliant. It also has unified communications built into it, so all your store phones can register directly to this router. You have the UCS E-Series server that's plugged into a slot of the router, and the router powers this module up. Yes, we can support multiple applications at the same time using any of the three popular hypervisors, such as VMware ESXi, Microsoft Hyper-V, or Citrix Zen Server. Some of the applications, such as point of sale or your WAN optimization, can run in a virtual environment at the same time on this blade. In the third slot over here, we've plugged in an integrated ISR switch. Using the switch, you can plug in multiple devices such as your phones, your video cameras, your point of sale terminals, and power them up through this PoE or Power over Ethernet switch. So now what I'm going to demonstrate to you is this point of sale application, which is running from that UCS E-Series server. So here I have an article from my store, and I have a handheld device, a scanner, that I'm going to scan this article. And then you'll see that I have this point of sale front end application that's running, and then I can just complete my checkout services. This is just an example of a point of sale application. You can pretty much run any application that you need. So just to reiterate, this is the first and foremost important business point, that is a consolidation of your store services. The second is the ability, using the ISR G2 router and the UCS E-Series server, have the ability to roll out services quickly. You may use this technology even to try out new services, such as physical security using video cameras. So you can have these video cameras hooked up, and then you can have a stream that's coming out directly from the UCS E-Series server. Other applications, such as virtual desktops, are something that you can also quickly try out and run on the UCS E-Series server. Thirdly, there are times when you would like to have pop-up stores, especially during seasonal times such as Thanksgiving or Christmas. You would want these stores to come up quickly, and for that you can use the ISR G2 router. Remember, you can use the 4G or 3G backup or the primary connection for your WAN, have applications preloaded onto the UCS server blade, plug that into the router, and you're up and running. So in conclusion, there are three main points to remember. One, using the solution of the Cisco ISR G2 router and the UCS E-Series server, you can quickly have stores come up. You can try out new technologies without expensive hardware. And thirdly, you can have a complete store consolidation. In a sense, think about all your legacy servers and devices and switches and network gear. You can replace all of them with just the small ISR G2 router with a server built into it. And you can get that space back and probably display additional merchandise if required. And I've saved the best for last. This, the UCS E-Series server requires no additional support contract. The SmartNet on the router automatically covers the blade as well. So you pay nothing extra, and everything is taken care. Thank you.